EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Santa Clara. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touch. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Second down and 8. Once again, it's Gibbs. And nothing doing on that run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early third down coming up. From the gun, it's Goff. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They face second down and 7. Goff to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. Goff gives it to Gibbs. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Throwing here is Goff. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
19 Lions.
They'll throw to begin with Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Ready? Ready?
Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go with Purdy. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
That's already 2 catches for this guy, and we haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
On the set.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Dragon 60. Get up.
Throwing again is Purdy. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Back to the air again is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
Bravo 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Again in the air for Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready. Mustang 19. Check go.
Back to the air is Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll throw again with Purdy.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And he pulled it left. No good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And this will be a Lions 1st down. He's up to the 45-yard line. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end. On 2nd down, Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That is brought in. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Throwing, Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. The Lions call their first timeout. Second and goal. Goff to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. 2 incomplete passes now lead to this. Third down and goal. To throw is Goff. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Ready?
Here's first and 10.
Come on, set.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And a good return here. He is out of bounds, up past the 30.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So Kittle comes in motion. First and 10. Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's Purdy again. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Cowboy 80. Let's go now.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. And he's in. Eric Sauber, touchdown, 49ers.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the third quarter begins. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's a slant to Ayuk. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
79 Bronco.
First and 10 for Purdy. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Third and short. Purdy. He finds his big receiver. That's Jennings. He is in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, first and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Working free downfield, it is Williams. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Detroit.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Here's a designed run. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Throwing on second down, Goff. And he'll take it on in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Lions call their first timeout. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
To throw on first down is Purdy. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll bring up second down.
Ready. Come 19.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This throw left side caught by Kittle. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They'll throw again with Purdy.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Brock Purdy, touchdown, 49ers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing here is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's got it. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 50 yards. Goff going to throw here on first and 10. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Here's Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now, Goff. He's going to run, and he will score. Game on. Jared Goff. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Important moment here for the Lions as they're going to go for 2. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of...
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And the Niners are going to get it back here just past the 35.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Purdy. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go, shot. 19 Lions.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go now.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. Not a whole lot there as he'll get to midfield, and that's all. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
70 Lion. Bring it. Unlock Lion. Unlock Lion. Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Good running inside the 25. The speed on display. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Hold on. Check.
To throw is Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Now Goff. Again, working deep downfield. That is brought in. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Purdy down to a knee, and that should be the final snap of this game. a win here for the 49ers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.